Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm fine, Raviha. How are you?
I'm good. So first, let me introduce our amazing guest, Farah Mehboob. She is a lecturer at IBS since 2018, teaching super cool courses like computer science and management information system. She is currently diving deep into the world of AI and e-commerce, and I actually had the pleasure of having her as my e-commerce teacher. She was always there to lend a helping hand throughout the semester, making sure we grasped the concept. And guess what? She's the one of the reasons why I'm here today. So basically, she saw potential in me and encouraged me to explore this field further. So a big shout out and heartfelt thank you to you for being part of my interview today.
It's been a pleasure, Raviha. Throughout, knowing you was a pleasure.
So before we dive into the interview, let me provide you with a basic overview of the startup Sadik. So Sadik will disrupt the traditional commerce experience, bridging the gap between the buyers and sellers by optimal user engagement and personalized shopping through artificial intelligence and augmented reality. So this interview is regarding an online shopping experience, like what challenges do you face and based on your experience. So let's begin with the questions. Okay, so let's start. So, when it comes to making purchasing decisions for household goods, so who typically takes the responsibility in your household?
I think it's collective. So we are our family setup is slightly different. We're four sisters and brother living together, and financially we're all independent. But whatever we buy, it's going into the same household. So it's collective. It's democratic. One of them would select, bring it on the table, and everyone sees, "Okay, bhai, acha hai bol raha," and then we buy it.
Okay, so as the world is evolving, like we have shifted from in-store shopping to online shopping. Like before, we used to, get products going to Hyperstar and Carrefour, but now there are so many options available online, like Panda Mart and Daraz, Crave Mart. So, have you tried those ever or not?
Actually, the ones that you've mentioned, I haven't. Uh,
Okay.
I'm not sticky to the brand names of the websites. If I like something, and usually I'm taken to the online shopping through ad. So I'm watching something on YouTube and an ad pops in, and that piques my attention. So I'll go there. एक तो ये तरीका होता है. And second thing that I do is if I know a brand in clothing, especially if I know a
Yeah.
brand like Ethnic and Sana Safina, then I'd
Hmm.
go there. So this is how I go to online shopping.
So basically, monthly जो grocery होती है तो you like tend to just to go and take it या फिर online ही order हो जाता है वो या you guys prefer कि यार जाकर लेनी है. It's like that.
So जो रेगुलर ऑफ द शेल्फ चीजें हैं वो तो हम जाके खुद ले लेते हैं मंथली एक रूटीन है. But there's a certain sauce if we want to make a pizza or something, and there's certain thing,
Yeah.
a certain ingredient that's not available off the shelf, then we go to online.
So how frequently do you shop online? Like, and what products do you get for yourself?
Not as much as regular products, and not I'm not. Actually, this is probably a little off the tangent, but मैं ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग उन चीजों की करती हूँ. So I can drive, right? I have car to myself. So my mobility is not a problem. मुझे अभी
Okay.
रबीहा कहे ना कि लकी वन मॉल में कोई सेल लगी है तो मेरे लिए पहुंचना is not a problem, right?
Okay.
So everything that is available on the way while I'm coming to IP, going back, I won't go for online shopping for that, right?
Okay.
I'll go
So
for
this is
my
mm,
online shopping experiences for very exclusive things, which is why I'm not price sensitive to online shopping. I don't
yeah.
mind the price, especially in my case, because what I'm buying online has to be something which I couldn't find on the way while driving in Karachi.
Yeah.
So something very
So basically,
and
you
for
prefer
again for
in-store more. You prefer in-store the most, like because traveling is not an issue for you, so you'll be like, yeah, मैं जाकर ले लूँ, उससे
yes,
अच्छा है online मंगवा लूँ. So it's for like ethnic
not only
वगैरह.
that.
So, hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ask me the question. मैं अपना
So as
आंसर
you mentioned
आपके साथ
ethnic
कंटिन्यू बता.
वगैरह, तो उसके लिए लाइक वो भी
हम्म.
जाकर ही लेना है या कभी कभी सेल लग जाती है ऑनलाइन ऐप से थ्रू तो जस्ट स्क्रॉल इट एंड ऑर्डर इट फॉर योरसेल्फ कभी कभी होता है ना कि जाना नहीं है सेल्स में रश होता है और डिफरेंट पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड्स हो गए खाड़ी हो गया एथनिक हो गया देयर सो मेनी ब्रांड्स आउट देयर तो वो भी क्या जाकर ही देखना है सेल में भी या फिर समटाइम्स यू बी लाइक नो आई एम गोना जस्ट शॉप ऑनलाइन.
Right? See, shopping is a very buying things. People buy same things for different reasons, right?
Hmm.
So the age that I am in, or the place in life where I am in, there's a little difference, and I can tell you that when we're younger, we want to look a certain way because we have applications, we have to go to a job, and we have to, you know, make a statement. And our clothes are part of it, and that's amazing. That's perfect, right? But then हम लोग एग्जाम के बीच में भी कोई सेल होगी, and we're a bit price sensitive. अब सेल होगी तो हम जाके लेंगे, ठीक है? तो
Hmm.
उसमें I understand where it's coming from. For me, I mean, how many times as a teacher did you say ये कपड़े कैसे पहनती है? You don't even remember मैं क्या पहनती थी. So
Yeah.
my job, my role is not very outlook based. So I can wear the same. This dress I'm wearing, it's about 15 years old, Commissioner, right? I bought it before I got married. so I'm okay with that. मैं मेरे लिए जो shopping होता है, like going to ethnic, I never want to go and purchase online for a dress, because my experience of going is not कि कपड़े लेने, it's not that. And I like the experience of going. I like the experience of going with a friend or with my sister. So we
Yeah.
should have time, we should have a state of mind, we should have money, okay? And then when we go there, we just go there, it's like a little picnic. You can't go to picnic every time to the shore. So
Yeah.
that, for me, shopping, so I avoid online because I miss the fun. I miss the snacking in between, miss the girls' day out. So my experience with shopping is a girls' day out, majorly.
Okay. So have you heard of Facebook groups? Facebook groups में there are lots of groups like Soul Sisters and there are so many groups. तो वहाँ पर भी अब क्या हो गया कि registered sellers होता है. Like वहाँ पर भी different buying and selling चल रही होती है. तो have you heard of those or have you ever tried?
I've heard of those because as an e-commerce teacher and instructor, I come across a lot of FIPs were associated with those.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends got involved in making money, home-based money out of those. So I know of those, but I would rather buy one expensive thing that I like, that is my thing, than buying five cheap things. And that is not a rule that I'm not against it, but for me, कि या मैं एक अच्छा जूता ले लूंगी, थाईलैंड से मंगवा लूंगी ऑनलाइन,
Yeah.
लेकिन चार बुरे जूते.
So
I'm
like
a
it's when
quality person.
hmm. Yeah, definitely. So when it comes
I
to
prefer.
building trust with a particular friend, like what factors do you consider important? Like, are there specific factors such as transparency about services or pricing that contributes to your trust building process, or is it an instinct feeling?
No. It's experience. It evolves, and if even sometimes I have a bad impression of a store, they can reclaim it. They can reclaim the reputation. So I give you example. First of all, it's what they're claiming and what they're selling.
Yeah,
First thing, अगर वो claim advertisement या market, I'm not stupid and they should not think I am. So when they're calling me कि ये चीज है, and they're selling me something else, that's
yeah,
that's a very strong bad impression. अच्छा, अभी recently मैंने एक जूता खरीदा और वो पाकिस्तान में नहीं मिलता, ठीक है ना?
hmm,
तो मैं थाईलैंड, मुझे नहीं पता था, लाहौर का ब्रांड था, तो लाहौर की कंपनी थी, और उस जूते में there was a certain price. They said it's on sale.
yeah,
But when I put it on the cart, the price was different. Like, what just
yeah,
happened? And
hmm,
Ravya, I told you, if I like it, I'll buy it. So I said I'll still buy it, but I did not like this experience. So I was
okay,
ready to buy it on the double the price, but I said I don't like this experience. So I call this number up and they don't pick it up. So I'm like,
yeah,
kya kar lenge? If they're fraud, they won't be able. And this is a high quality shoe. If they are fraud, they can't send it to me. And I'll look
hmm,
at the shoe and I'll know it's not the shoe that I asked. So I'm not scared. I'm not upset. Next day, I receive a call from the same number, and they say we couldn't receive your call, but you had called. I said, see, I don't understand. You said this, and when I put it in the card, the number changes. And I was expecting a very stupid answer. I mean, I was already annoyed. I was already in a bad mood. And this person said, you know what? There's a certain size. If you take that size, then it's on sale. But you chose another size, so that size was not on sale, and that actually made sense. So I said, okay. I mean, that really made me realize they're credible. They know what they're doing, and they're good
yeah,
people.
definitely. I feel like here,
So
like in Pakistan, जैसे मैं भी lucky बन जाती हूँ और like different sales लगेंगे, खादी हो गया, generations हो गया, ethnic हो गया. What I have seen is कि जब सेल लगती है ना, जो उनका ऊपर का टैग होता है, तो वो what they basically do is कि prices बढ़ा देते हैं वो. Because एक बार ये होता है कि मैं बहुत जाती हूँ, it's very near to my place. तो what I seen was कि मैंने वो already पहले देखा हुआ था, उसकी price कुछ और थी. बट जब उन्होंने सेल लगाई ना, what they did was कि उन्होंने prices उसकी बढ़ा दी and then उसके बाद सेल लगाई, तो वो price was similar to the same. तो यहाँ पर आई फील लाइक ये बहुत होता है सेल पे। और इनफैक्ट खाड़ी में दे हैव चेंज देयर स्टोर, तो अब तो उन्होंने काफी बड़ा बना दिया है, दे हैव लाइक देयर आर कैफेज नाउ और डिफरेंट डिफरेंट। व्हाट आई सीन वाज उधर सेल लगती है। What happened with one of my friends कि उसने सेल का आइटम उठाया एंड when she went to the counter, उधर उसने पे किया एंड वो सेल पे नहीं था, तो उसके माइंड में ये था कि आई गॉट इट ऑन सेल। उसने वहां पे पेमेंट कर दी एंड देन व्हेन शी गॉट द पेमेंट, तो वो फुल अमाउंट थी। तो आई गेस यहाँ के पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड्स में भी कुछ इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम्स हैं विच दे आर नॉट लुकिंग इनटू।
इस एक्सपीरियंस में यही स्टोर्स, ये जो मैंने अभी, अच्छा मैंने लास्ट ड्रेस आई वाज वेयरिंग, आई ऑर्डर्ड इट ऑनलाइन गुल अहमद का, और वो जिस तरीके से उन्होंने मुझे भेजा था ना, इट वाज एट, बाकी बहुत जबरदस्त एक्सपीरियंस था। तो इन्होंने भी स्ट्रेटेजाइज कर लिया कि ऑनलाइन यूजर को हम ज्यादा अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस देंगे, और जो
या
जो एक जो लोग मॉल आ रहे हैं उनको जरा सा डिस्करेजिंग देम टू कम टू मॉल
या
एक्चुअली इन अ वे।
डेफिनेटली।
ये तमाम brands का online experience is better than going to the mall experience, first of all. Secondly, I can I have never faced this personally. मैंने ये चीज फेस नहीं की कि मुझे प्राइस बढ़ा के कम दी हो। अच्छा, कुछ होते होंगे जिन्होंने किया होगा, फिर मैं तो दोबारा गई नहीं होंगी, ठीक है ना,
या
because if I, मेरा मसला ये है रविया, if I'm ready to pay, but you should give me the best quality too, right?
डेफिनेटली।
So I don't heckle, I don't say see price come karo. I'm ready to pay the price. I have respect for your work. If I like it, I have respect for my choice, but then you don't mess up with me. So
डेफिनेटली।
maybe, and I'm again, मैं just it took me a while to come here now. When I was your age, I won't do it. Another thing, एक बड़े मजे का काम जब हम students तो करते थे, because we had very less money, कि हम लोग वो चीज पसंद करते थे stores पे, and then we'd go to Sunday Bazaar and find the
या।
best clothes, and usually it was brand new and it was best quality, better
या।
quality. So तो एक ये alternates जो है ना हमारे पास free markets के, we have used it all our school life, all our college life. We did not have money or permission to really get brands.
ना
तो
आई फील लाइक यहाँ अब तो इस टाइम पे इतनी चीजें इवॉल्व हो गई हैं, तो ये वाला थोड़ा कॉन्सेप्ट खत्म होता जा रहा है एंड वी आर गोइंग टुवर्ड्स द ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग। करते होंगे लोग इस तरह, बट नाउ आई फील लाइक कि अब हमारी जो जनरेशन है ना, जेन जी, उसमें लाइक इंस्टाग्राम इतना ज्यादा हो गया, फेसबुक इतना ज्यादा हो गया है, सो वी जस्ट प्रेफर कि हम जाने से बेहतर है कि ऑनलाइन करवा लें शॉपिंग। एंड नाउ इट्स लाइक मैं पढ़ भी रही हूँ एंड आई हैव यूनिवर्सिटी एंड देन दिस जॉब एंड एवरीथिंग, तो आई फील लाइक यार आई शुड go like avoid going rather than I'll go get myself online, तो ये होता है। but as you said
अच्छा,
कि
एक और
now
चीज,
hmm,
like what I can see very clearly between you, because I know you personally, my own younger sister, and myself, is for you it's more fun to see आता क्या है, event में लगूंगी कैसे, right? I mean, let's see that's part of the excitement, right? And that is true for my younger sister too. Okay, let's see how it works. So yesterday she bought a lot of fancy earrings, and she was like, okay, this is the look it's giving me. So for me, I want a stable look. I don't want to get a look that I wasn't expecting.
yeah,
What in your head, the tolerance for variety or excitement for variety, or no tolerance for variations. So I have a very uniform style. People get tired of, you can predict अगली दफा मैं क्या पहन के आऊंगी. So but I want it. So I want it in red and blue and green, but I don't want another look. I mean, this is the journey when you have explored enough and you settle down to a style. It
yeah,
takes
definitely.
20 years. 20 years apart on that. But yes,
Okay, so
that's
in
right.
your opinion, like what are the advantages and disadvantages of shopping for a particular good online versus in store?
हाँ, देखिए मैं आपको बताऊं, ऑनलाइन में इन स्टोर में एक मसला जो मुझे होता है कि you do want to have your own time and it's a good experience touching and being trying and being with a
Yeah,
friend, और वो 10 चीजें सिलेक्ट करके सिर्फ एक खरीदने वाली चवल है, वो मजा है। लेकिन
yeah, it's
sometimes
fun.
it's very crowded. It's fun in its own way and you just get to be naughty. I mean, this is the best you can be at this time with these
Yeah, definitely.
commitments, and तो वो है, मगर when it's very crowded, when it's very
Hmm.
crowded, तो मुझे I'm not comfortable, right? And women stores में खवातीन ही होती है. It's not कि
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable for another reason, but just too much crowd sometimes and
And
too much
फील है कि अब जब ज्यादा क्राउड होता है तो आपको समझ भी नहीं आता कि यार इफ आई वांट, अगर वही चीज मैं अकेले इन सेंस के लेस क्राउडेड जगह पे देखूंगी तो मुझे समझ आ जाएगी, बट बहुत ज्यादा क्राउडेड होगा तो मुझे भी कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा, इट्स लाइक दैट। हम्म।
it's noise in your head and you don't want that. तो एक तो मुझे वो पसंद नहीं आता। दूसरा अच्छा फायदा मुझे ये होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा फायदा होता है कि समटाइम्स बिकॉज़ ऑफ फोटोशॉपिंग, आई डोंट वांट टू टेक द नेम ऑफ अ ब्रांड बट इट्स अ बिग ब्रांड जो कि जो तस्वीर खींचेंगे तो वो तो पता ही क्या लगेगी, बट द मोमेंट यू टच देयर बैक यू नो कि ये वाला नहीं है, ठीक है ना? तो क्वालिटी इन टर्म्स ऑफ फॉर शूज एंड फॉर बैग्स क्वालिटी इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट इन द लुक,
I
राइट?
feel like
क्योंकि
you're
वो
a
अगर आप
huge
चले
fan
ही
of
नहीं।
shoes.
Yes. I'll show you my collection of shoes someday. I've got
Alright.
great collection.
Definitely, I would love to see.
Shoes, Ravia, I've never bargained. If I like it, right? But then I won't wear it if I don't like it. So, लेकिन आई मीन जो कॉपीज होती है ना, शू की कॉपी करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, क्वालिटी आप नहीं कॉपी कर सकते। मेडिकेटेड शू आप फोम लगा दो, इट्स नॉट अ मेडिकेटेड शू, राइट? सो और जूतों की जब भी कोई खरीदने जाता है मेरे साथ लेके जाता है एज एन एक्सपर्ट। तो फॉर शू एंड फॉर बैग्स बहुत फोटो शॉपिंग हो जाती है। अच्छा कपड़ों में क्या होता है, कपड़ों में अगर फोटोशॉप गलती से कर भी देना तो इंस्टेंटली नजर आ जाए, लोग उसको बहुत ज्यादा कैंसिल कर देते हैं, जैसे कैंसिल कर लुक व्हाट दे सेलिंग। मगर even again I'm not supposed to take name of brands, am I?
You can if you want to.
So I can I mean these are my favorite brands. If I know this because they're my favorite brands, one of the brands I go to. So Sana Safina's is one of my
you have built a trust with that brand, particular brand.
Exactly. So my trust is with Sana Safina's, right? मगर Sana Safina की जो तस्वीर होती है उसमें जो print दिखाते हैं, it looks like slight embroidery, right? But when you go, you see it's non-print. Now the price for embroidery is justified, but the price for print is not. So मुझे ये एक so इस वजह से मुझे online shopping बुरी लगती है.
Alright,
if I can go and touch and feel, yeah. But if it's very also, you know, like yesterday only I was shopping and security, you're carrying cash, right? You're carrying cash or a card, you're a woman. शाम को हम लोग निकलते हैं, डे टाइम पे निकलते नहीं, वो जो है ना I felt कि यार it's unsafe, and because we were buying some leather bags, I told my sister कि यार बैग का ख्याल रखना, नहीं जो जिसमें पैसे का ख्याल रखना, because seems like road service lane cross करके वहां तक जाना पड़ा, तो putting ourselves to risk. तो ये exposing yourself to undue risk, undue traffic, वो जो चीजें है ना, मगर जैसे अगर मुझे कुछ चीज चाहिए और वो चीज जो है साइक्लोन आ गया, तो I'll definitely not risk my life or risk my
definitely.
health, like.
So it depends on the situation कि क्या situation चल रही है, उस हिसाब से you tend to shop.
My choice is going and shopping myself. मगर I expose myself to when I'm carrying money कि मुझे आके खरीदना है, ठीक है ना? Because मैं कार्ड प्रोवाइड करती हूँ, कार्ड जैसे आप कार्ड स्वैप करते हो ना, तो फिर आपको वो फोन कॉल्स आना शुरू होते हैं बैंक से कि ये भी वो भी ले ले, तो वो प्राइवेसी मुझे इन्फ्रिंजमेंट लगती है। So I use cash. मगर carrying cash to a mall वो भी बहुत डेंजरस है।
हाँ, definitely. So how influential are recommendations from social media when it comes to, making a purchase? Like, do you tend to rely heavily on social media recommendation, or it's just you find them less significant in shaping your buying choices? As you said कि you prefer like going, तो इस तरह भी ये होता है कि if one of your friends ने उसने बोला कि भाई I like this place a lot, ये जो brand है बहुत अच्छा है, इसकी quality अच्छी होती है, everything is up to mark, so you tend to rely on those reviews, या is it just you कि नहीं भाई मुझे किसी की recommendation नहीं लेनी, I would go and see myself?
So 3 points. First of all, general recommendations I don't go with that. बल्कि ज्यादा अच्छी है तो मुझे शक होने लगे थे फेक है, right? अगर कोई friend recommend करे तो I read between the lines. What is a very good thing for my friend is probably not for me, right?
Yeah.
So अगर मैं always excited by pastels, I know, oh, it's a pastel, love for pastel, that is making her recommend. It's not that she's lying, but I can read between the lines. And what inspires me is अगर कोई मुझे कोई व्हाट्सएप पे लिंक भेज, लग रवीहा को अच्छी लगी वॉच, उन्होंने मुझे लिंक भेज दिया, तो मैंने वो जरूर देखूं, coming from Raviha, I know Raviha, the style, okay, ठीक है, that is one way I'll go for an online recommendation कि मुझे कोई personally। और second चीज online ये होती है कि अगर मैं किसी को पहना हुआ देख लूं, right? तो and there's an example in my head, but I'll keep it, I'll push it back for now. working.
Okay.
It's related to shoes, enough of shoes.
Hmm.
But I saw someone wear a certain thing. Okay, now I understand this. So more than a text recommendation, a modeling or something that I can see on someone and how
Yeah,
it works. Things that
definitely.
that backfire when you put them on and they look really good on the shelf. So I really changed my mind if I see someone wearing it, using it. I probably don't like it in the first go, but when I see someone else using it and it makes sense, I go for it. मैंने अपनी मेरी स्टूडेंट थी उसका एक FYP था तो वो प्रेजेंट करने जब आई तो उन्होंने
Hmm.
ब्लू कलर की लाइट नेल पॉलिश लगाई तो मुझे इतनी अच्छी लगी कि मैंने ली थी. I
Oh,
never buy
that's great.
light.
Hmm.
It's
तो
like
ये
that.
बोलेंगे आप देख लो, आपको पता हो कि what the product is like, looks like, तो फिर you can go and get it yourself. So it's like that.
मगर
Hmm.
अगर कोई मुझे 15